Hi, I'm Jason Gray. Are you interested in getting financially free? Would you like to learn more about financial independence? Or do you have an interest in just being a business owner, an entrepreneur, or seeing how they think? If you said yes to any of these questions, stay tuned to this week's book breakdown. Alright guys, this week we are looking at the book Financial Freedom: How to Profit from Your Perfect Business by the ABC guys. Now they've written a book, I think it's ABCs to Money and several others. They do great quality research and it's easy to read, and as you can see, thinner, shorter book, but nonetheless great content. Now this is right up my alley because with my financial services business, we talk about this stuff all the time. I've thought about this before and during and after, and so I really have a bias towards this type of information. I have a handful of quotes and ideas selected, and if you like the sound of any of this, go ahead and pick up the book and dive deep. Promise you it'll be fruitful to you. And if you like this type of content, hit the thumbs up button. Okay, so the first quote is, 66% of American adults want to own a business, but most either don't know what opportunity to pursue or what's the best way to start. That The Economist, that's where that quote comes from. Is that you? Does that describe you? I know that was me. You know, my story, when I started college and when I was 18 years old, I was taking a bunch of random classes trying to figure out what I wanted to be when I grew up. And one of my favorite classes was an entrepreneurship class. Talked a lot about this type of stuff in cash flow quadrant, and I just didn't know where to go to get started, or I thought you had to have a ton of money or know a lot of people, and of course that's not always the case, but I think that's where a lot of people are. Here's some universal truths, okay? All the research and experience has verified the following principles. People achieve their dreams when they take control of their lives. Education comes in many forms besides college degrees. In fact, while I have an MBA, I'm almost anti-college. I think education and learning is important. I just don't think institutional education, a lot of them taught by people that haven't done much but go to school, from books, very expensive, taking a long period of time. I don't think that is the solution for most people. I think self-education and learning through mentors and books and things like we're doing on this channel, I think that's more important as long as people apply it. Okay, you're never too young or too old to become financially free. Real opportunities are open to all genders, ages, and races. Financial freedom is possible for average and ordinary people. You can fast track success by tapping into powerful coaches and mentors. You don't have to inherit or win money to become financially free. Anyone could be an entrepreneur. For every person, there is a perfect business. One's past does not necessarily determine their future. Some businesses have a much greater chance of success than others. Obstacles and adversity provide opportunities for growth. So of that list of universal truths, are there any that, for whatever reason, you argue with? And which ones of those stand out to you that you didn't think of or that you were thinking the wrong way about? Love to hear in the comments below. All right, the next quote by the authors is, the worst liability in achieving financial freedom is having the wrong attitude. But fortunately, that's 100% curable. Look, you control two things in your life, your attitude and your activity. One of the worst things anyone can wear is a bad attitude. And you have to be positive, you have to have faith, you have to have vision, looking forward, and letting that carry you through the good and especially the bad times. All right, here's a list of 10 benefits to ownership. Again, take some notes here. Let me know in the comments which ones you like most and if there's anything they left out on their list. Number 1, you control your own destiny because you set the goals, make the decisions, and allocate the resources. Number 2, you set your own work schedule and pick your own workplace. Number 3, you select the people you want to work with, partners, employees, suppliers, etc. Number 4, you decide which risks to take and you keep all the rewards for doing so. Number 5, you can enjoy learning new things and experiencing new opportunities on a daily basis. Number 6, you can immerse yourself in an enjoyable work that you're passionate about. Number 7, you live a better lifestyle and get to deduct the cost of your mobile phone, gas, trips, meals, etc. related to your business, of course. You can build win-win long-term relationships with clients and suppliers. Number 9, you can support your favorite causes because of additional resources and money. And number 10, you create goodwill that can be sold for a premium or passed on to loved ones. Isn't that quite the list of reasons why you need to become free, independent, business owner, entrepreneur, investor, and working your way to that list? I think so. Okay, having an abundance of choice to do what you want, when you want, where you want, and with whom you want, that's financial freedom, guys. No one having their thumb on you. No one telling you when, where, how, why, or what to do. You get to make that decision. Now, there's a price to pay to get to that, but isn't the price worth it if that's where you know you'll end up? Because if you follow these type of tips and get in the right area, you will end up there, okay? Here's some entrepreneurial statements, affirmations that you want to think about where you're at and rate yourself, and then maybe select a few areas with a lower rating that you can develop further, okay? So the ratings would be like 1 through 5. 5 being like totally agree with it, 1 being totally disagree, okay? So the statements are, I deserve to win in business and life. I have a clear and concise mental picture of my goals. I am my best asset and constantly seek ways to improve myself. I keep my ego in check and I am coachable. I make decisions confidently. I don't work for money, money works for me. I don't believe that you have to come from money to be financially free. I enjoy helping others and I have a serving mindset. I am prepared to put the necessary work in to achieve my goals. I enjoy building relationships and positively influencing others. I react well under pressure. I maintain a healthy paranoia and avoid complacency. That's only half the list. Start there, get the book if you like a list like that. But really be self-aware in where you're at and where you can develop further. And look, entrepreneurship, while the book says anyone can do it, that's true, but it isn't for everybody, all right? Before accepting the message, validate the messenger. So look, if you take on a new adventure, whether you're buying ownership in a McDonald's, you're going to be your own solo hairstylist or nail salon person or lawyer, there's going to be a lot of naysayers that think, you can't do that, or that's saturated, or there's no market here, or you're not good enough, or you've always been a failure, or there's not much money in that, or that takes forever, or there's major competitors in town, or you weren't a great student, or you're always telling jokes, or you're a man, or you're a woman, or you're too old, or you're too young. People are always going to say that about anything you do, especially if it's different and rare. Okay? Even when you're winning, there's going to be people that are saying those things because it makes them uncomfortable. And if people are uncomfortable or uncertain, there's a lot of fear and they don't like that. Okay? And it puts pressure on them to be better, which most people would prefer to be comfortable than really get ahead and dominate. But look, if it doesn't challenge you, it's not going to change you. And if you want change, you have to change. Right? All right, about 5 more here, guys. Hope you're liking this. If you are, be sure to subscribe. Here's a quote. Strength doesn't come from what you can do. It comes from overcoming things you thought you could not do. Isn't that powerful? It's when our belief gets bigger because we're able to overcome. And a lot of times that's what a coach and a mentor can help you do, is have belief and encouragement and a plan that is much bigger than yours at the moment until it's basically borrowed belief for you. Okay, if you want something you've never had, you have to do something you've never done. Get uncomfortable. Learn something new. Put in more time. Look at this. Overcoming fear and doubt. Whenever doubt or fear starts to creep into your mind regarding approaching people about your business, ask yourself the following critical questions. Number 1, do you have a product, service, or solution that can benefit people? That's a major question, right? Number 2, does your prospective customer have a real need for the product or service? Number 3, is your product or service competitively priced? And number 4, are you an honest person who cares about the well-being of others? If you said yes to all those questions, you got to be out there singing the praises of everything that you have going on 24/7. And here's an acronym called Be Aware. Whenever you feel negative impact of doubt, consider using the following tool to help regain self-control. The key point is to be aware of how doubt affects you and to move beyond it towards your dreams. A powerful way to regain freedom from negativity and its gloomy consequences is the acronym AWARE, A-W-A-R-E. A, accept that doubt and fear are natural and it happens to all of us. W, watch out for doubt and fear. Don't let them operate unchallenged. A, act quickly and choose the right attitudes and behaviors to move forward. R, reconnect and surround yourself with positive, like-minded people, like we're all doing on this channel, right? And E, energize yourself by focusing on your dreams. What a handy little tool. Another quote, obstacles are those frightening things you see the moment you take your eyes off the goal. And Henry Ford said that. And lastly, let me give you 20 points of the perfect business. Okay? So if you're looking to start a business, get a franchise, considering some business opportunities, ask yourself how they line up on this list. If they have all of them, it's a no-brainer. If they have most of them, it's a no-brainer. If it's kind of iffy, then look elsewhere, because the perfect businesses are out there. Okay, number 1, does the business sell to the masses? A little niche business is just going to stay a little niche business. Number 2, does it meet a fundamental need for most people? Number 3, is it low risk? Number 4, does it provide an opportunity for passive income? Number 5, does it have a low staffing requirement? Number 6, does it have a stable, growing, long-term demand? Number 7, does it have low overhead costs? Number 8, does it have low startup costs? Number 9, are its products and services or business practices unique, thus providing strategic advantage? Number 10, does it have a positive cash flow or low inventory costs? Number 11, does it have high profit margin and rate of return? Number 12, does it have systems to simplify compliance with all regulations? Number 13, is it portable? Number 14, is it fun, challenging, satisfying for the business owner? Number 15, does it leverage technology while maintaining face-to-face relationships? Number 16, does it use word-of-mouth referrals primarily, avoiding expensive paid advertising? Number 17, does it have a system designed for massive distribution? Number 18, does it have a track record for providing thousands of ordinary people with six-figure plus incomes? Number 19, does it have a proven coaching system that fast-tracks people to success? And number 20, does it provide an opportunity to discover other money-making businesses? If you're in a business, starting a business, or have an opportunity that says yes to all 20 or most of those, go for it. Just jump, right? Make it happen. If you don't, and you're looking for an opportunity, reach out to me. We're expanding all throughout the nation, okay? Our flagship office is here in Tigard, Oregon, right near Portland, Oregon. but we're expanding all throughout the nation. And we're in financial services, helping people achieve financial freedom through getting debt-free, properly protected, and financially independent. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this book review. If you did, please like and subscribe. This is review number 35, I believe. Maybe no, more than that. You guys know it's going to be in the description below. But we're going to do at least 50 book reviews this year. That means we got a lot to release in just the next 3 months. If you're subscribed, you get the bell notification. You'll be notified immediately when a new one pops up. And please comment below with what you're learning, what you maybe don't like, and some things that weren't covered on these topics. Would love to interact with you guys and learn with you and from you. And until then, join me in the pursuit of greatness.